Hello YouTubers, today I want to show you a budget deck mono blue hirudegarn deck, and I think it's pretty cool. Like, I've been testing with it, and it's really fun to be able to get like this guy out like second turn, or this guy out second turn. But there's a lot more to the deck that I like to share and kind of point out. I'll start with Hidden Darkness Minutia. And with Hidden Darkness Minutia, when you discard him with hirudegarn, you can actually, since both the autos are going off simultaneously, you can choose which auto you want to do first. So you choose to do the Minutia auto, and you get Wanderer, and then you draw two with hirudegarn. And so, because of that ability, I run four of those. And I'm also gonna, after this video, kind of show you like a high tech, like tier one meta deck with like hirudegarn, where it's just like all crazy, where you can win turn two because you're using red also. But this is a very fun, and I would call it tier two kind of deck. But well, let's continue. I use four Whis coercion, and that's just to help, like keep you alive. Mostly, I use it as charge. Four raging spirits on Gohans, because that just helps beat down their life really fast. And four of these colossal melas, hirudegarn, and this card is like, if you play Yu-Gi-Oh, it's like Trishula. It's like you get a card from their hand, and then you take a card from their field and then discard it. And then I run two Zeno buttons. Since everything's blue, you get into Zeno button, you have like all your mana open again, or all your energy open again. Sorry, I play Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh. And because this is just like a budget deck for people who don't have like the money for like sensu beans or kabas, or and all that stuff, I included like a win, like kind of a win condition of like having four Banisher Foos as well to help the deck. And if you don't know what Banisher Foo does, I'm just going to say real quick, it is a 5 overwhelm. And trust me when I say four of them is really good, because you're discarding a lot into your grave really fast with this deck. And that is why just having Foo is really good, because it comes out, it KOs a monster, and then it has double strike. And part of that speed comes with having to use Minutia, because you discard the Minutia, you draw two, and then you get Wanderer. And Wanderer, the thing about Wanderer is like you when he attacks, you put three into your drop zone. And also what you could do is you could put three into your drop zone, and then you can activate its main to basically get one of these out onto the field. So basically he can attack, drop three, and then you can bring him out and he can attack. And the other ones that I'm using is four flutes, four oath power tapions, and obviously four of the wanderers. And one of the best cards that I think that's in the deck is Hidden Darkness Tapion. Now, most people overlook this, but with Hidden Darkness Tapion, you can attack with it, and then drop three into, or mill three into your drop zone, or you can combo with it and mill three into your drop zone, or you can attack with it one turn and then flute it back to your hand and then combo with it, then that's six into your drop zone. That's why Banisher Food's really easy to get out. Just to let you know that. And flute can really help with bringing back this to your hand after you attack with it. And I also use Hoy Emissary of the Flame, just because you drop one and then you draw two. It's not like hirudegarn where you have to choose a battle card. You could choose anything and draw two. And since I went through the like 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 2, and him. Since I went through this really fast, I kind of want to show you kind of like how the deck works with kind of like a demonstration. I don't have anyone to play with right now, but I'm going to just shuffle off the deck and then I'm going to show you kind of like options and how it kind of has like some cool things you can do and just not like sometimes you could go off on your opponent. So just give me a second. Here, I'll put this right here. If I can. Okay. And this deck right here, well, like all you basically need is cards from the new set, except for like you can't find Whi's Coercion in the new set. Also, you can't find the Son Gohan, and you also can't find the Zeno button. But basically, every card you need for this budget hirudegarn deck is in the new set Colossal Warfare. So I'm just gonna shuffle these like poker cards, just so I can get everything that I want to show you done. And I'm just gonna like imagine that I'm going against someone just so I can demonstrate the deck to you guys. Okay, so draw 6. Now this right here is actually a pretty good hand. The only one I would want to put back would be the I don't need 2 foos. Alright, a wanderer. Oh, hold on. And then we got the life. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're just going to pretend we're not going against another hirudegarn who can go, oh, turn 2 kill kind of thing, just so I could show you the deck a little bit. So let's just say this deck is going first. Now, you got quite a bit of options right here, but the choice you'd probably want to go with is dropping the Wanderer for your charge. And because you have Inertia, which will help you just get another Wanderer when you're able to attack, and then we'll pass, and then we'll say like, okay, they're gonna attack with the leader, and then they're gonna attack with another card that they summon, like a 1-drop, because that they're on their first turn. So I'm gonna actually say the Whi's Coercion and just take the 2 cards from that. And as you see, is Zeno button and another Whis, and then I'm gonna start my turn 2. As you can see, it is a Colossal. Okay, so since there's 2 Colossals, I'm gonna actually I'm gonna keep the Colossal. Yeah, actually no. Yeah, the Colossal, because you don't need 2 in the beginning, at least. Now, basically, I am going to start with attacking with hirudegarn, and I am going to drop the Inertia into my drop zone, and then I am going to first search out a Wanderer. Here we go. And then I am going to quickly shuffle and then draw 2 for hirudegarn's effect, because like I said earlier, when both autos are simultaneously, you get to choose which auto you get to do first. So a Tapion and a legendary flute. Now this is really good for a second turn. Now I will basically summon Hidden Darkness Tapion, and I will hit them. So basically 15, most likely they'll go down to 6 life unless they're playing Son Goku or whatever, but we're just demonstrating right here. And his effect will allow me to put 3 into the drop zone. Raging Gohan. And then just so I could show off, I guess, I'm going to use the flute to put him back to my hand because this guy, you can combo with him and then he can mill more into the deck. And plus I don't want him killed off. And then they go, like, let's say they attack the hirudegarn and they're doing it with like their leader. So I'll use this and then I'll mill another 3 because I comboed with it. And they, let's say they have another guy a 2-drop, so they have 2 more guys they're attacking with. Basically, I'm just going to end up taking those 2 damages. And I drew another colossal and a hidden. Oh, my bad. Actually, sorry, I'm going way too fast. I would actually pitch Wanderer with. No, hold on. I would actually pitch a Whis with a. No, you're right. I'll take the 2. Okay, so turn will be back to me. Draw. Sorry, I haven't had that much experience with this deck yet. But as you can see, another Zeno button. So basically, I have a whole bunch of cards. So I'm just going to put a Whis out. And then next thing I'm going to do is, before I'll check my grave. I have a Tapion in there. And, like, just because I know I messed up already, I'm just going to let you know. A move would have been to put this in the grave with Whis or whatever, so this could come back, or you could have put this in the grave and then that could come back. But since I didn't do that, I will just basically show you got a shitload of options. And just look at this. You got three energy. Your hirudegarn, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards in hand. Full grave. You can bring out Banisher Fu, and you could just do. You have just so many combinations. Like I just can't make up my mind because I'm not actually against an actual person to make up my mind of what I want to do. But if you did do something, you could be like, oh, Zeno button, now untap all 3, and then do something else and be like Zeno button. But obviously, you probably would want to start with the hirudegarn, get rid of the Minersa, find another Wanderer, add it to your hand, and then draw another 2. Giving you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards in hand. And this is only turn 3. So, I don't know. I know I didn't, like, I hope I got the point across about how crazy this deck could be for just like a budget deck. So, if you're on a budget and you want to play hirudegarn, or you just want like a fun deck to mess around with, this is really cheap. It'd probably be under like $30 to get. So if you make it, well, I would love to hear, people like, hey, like be like, hey, I made that deck, or hey, this deck is really fun, because it is really fun and I love making decks, and I'm going to continue making more fun decks and uploading them for other people to enjoy. So take care and keep it real.